My response to that, Your Honor, is that we have affidavits from the co-defendants in each of this case that they had the drugs on him and he did not know about the drugs. And that obviously would negate the weapon as well.
A man already on probation suddenly faces 5 serious violations, including drug possession and unlawfully carrying a weapon. The judge reviews the case and even mentions new charges that happened while he was already under supervision. But here's the real question: if someone keeps getting arrested while on probation, should the court immediately revoke it? Under Texas Code of Criminal Procedure Article 42A.751, a judge can revoke probation if a violation is proven. So is this a clear case of repeated wrongdoing, or could there be more to the story?
Okay, there's a motion to revoke probation. It's been filed, and possession of dangerous drugs, unlawful carrying of a weapon. That's been misspelled. It's unlawful carrying is kind of a unique spelling. We got to redo. We'll correct that.
A very unique individual,
I
Judge.
didn't notice that reading it.
Any objection? I mean, it's obvious what
No,
it's
Your Honor.
carrying. I'll correct it. Okay, without
No
objection.
to the grammatical or the spelling.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at him, looking at something else. I got 6 things going on at one time.
Have the first amended, yeah.
And let's see, failing to avoid persons of disreputable
Don't have the first amended yet? Okay.
or harmful character, and then there's a person named there who
Not-
It's what?
I've always, well, it's avoiding persons or places of disreputable or harmful character, and then there's a person that's a second person's name, which I never call out, but I'm sure that second person finds it interesting that they're being referred to with that
I
adjective.
think
I think I know.
because the person is on probation.
Yeah, whatever, but it's it's not used as a term of respect here the way it's being.
No, I understand that. That's just the way
they're
the language
involved
makes.
in something.
Because he was on probation or currently on probation.
Then let's see. Then you illegally possessed a drug. It's in December, failed to abstain from the use of intoxicating substances. There's 5 violations here. You are on 5 years deferred or unadjudicated probation for a 3rd-degree felony of evading arrest or detention.
No, Your Honor.
Actually attempted, it should say
State
attempted.
jail felony of attempted.
Does it say attempted on there?
Well, we got all kinds of
Mistake.
issues here,
Okay.
and that's.
Yeah, he's on. Perfect.
We just saw that this morning. I didn't see it. So
It is a state jail felony according to the order.
Yes.
Let me see what the name of the crime is now.
Attempted.
I think there's a
Attempted.
first amended coming down the pipe, Judge, so we can probably correct it all on the first amended. I'll try to get it all corrected.
Attempted.
Okay, that has the motion to revoke unadjudicated probation has been corrected to state that he was placed on probation in 2022 for the state jail felony, not the 3rd-degree felony of attempted evading arrest or detention with a vehicle. It was indicted for a 3rd-degree felony of evading arrest, and then it was disposed of by the lesser included offense of attempted. So we know where things are, and when can we have a hearing on this? 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
There is I think, is there a first amended that you've got administrative hearing
I
on?
just have them.
No, administrative hearing on a first amended that hasn't, it just got
What is it?
signed.
The prosecution argues that Marquis Cruz violated probation by illegally possessing drugs and unlawfully carrying a weapon. Under Texas Penal Code Section 46.02, unlawful carrying of a weapon, carrying a weapon illegally can itself trigger a probation violation. But what if the defense is right that the drugs and weapon belong to someone else? Should the court still hold him responsible?
It's on your guy. Wasn't attempted.
No,
He's
it's,
changed.
okay. We're about April 30th. And he's got another unlawful carrying of a weapon charge coming. In addition to what's alleged in number 2, it says unlawful carrying of a weapon on or about April 30th, 2025. That's a separate. Then commit the offense of illegal possession of drugs on or about April 30th, which is not included in this. So these are 2 additional allegations that are going
Yes,
to
sir.
be placed
Yes, sir.
into this motion to revoke probation. How's that coming along? As we know,
Well, we've got the
I signed
administrative
it
hearing. Yeah,
on February 18th, so
Yes,
that's
sir.
just
So-
the other day.
yeah, we'll have it. We'll have it done within the next week or 2, Judge. So if you give us about 4 weeks, that way they can have time to look it over and decide what we're gonna do with it. I mean, if not, we can have it here.
That would, good for you?
That's fine, but I would request a bond. My client is on deferred probation, so
Uh-huh.
entitled to a bond. We request that.
Okay, so what we have here is a motion to revoke probation that was originally filed on January 8th of 2016. And it alleges, among other things, illegal possession of a dangerous drug and carrying a weapon, unlawfully carrying a weapon, as well as illegally possessing drugs. You're providing a urine sample on November of last year showing oxycodone. So, and the other is a failing to avoid disreputable people by being with someone who is on probation, but it's the other 4 violations of law that are criminal law that are more concerning unlawfully carrying a weapon and drug use, illegal drug use. So that comes along. And so that's filed on January 8th. And then it's like what we have are first admitted administrative hearing, which alleges that he committed another unlawfully carrying of a weapon subsequent to the allegation number 2 in the in the original motion to revoke probation. So it's like 4 months later, he's charged. Yeah, he commits the offense of unlawfully carrying a weapon and also illegal possession of marijuana. And the court signed this administrative hearing on February 18th. So a first amended motion to revoke probation is coming down the pike.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but trying to find the first the first administrative, there it is, November 13th. But then what we did was there were some sanctions where he went testing positive for drugs, and then we put him in jail. Then have an administrative hearing. They did 12/23. And that resulted in this motion to revoke probation being filed on January 8th. Thereafter, another administrative hearing comes along where we have some some acts on April 30th that were not taken into account in the first motion.
Yes, sir.
Another violation listed in court is drug use confirmed through a urine test showing oxycodone. Under Texas Code of Criminal Procedure Article 42A.751 d, testing positive for illegal substances can be enough to revoke probation. But does one positive test automatically mean probation should end, or should the court consider treatment instead of punishment?
And so that's been signed, and the district attorney's office is preparing something forthcoming, which will add another unlawfully carrying of weapon, which will be a second similar allegation of wrongdoing to the original motion to revoke probation. And then another allegation of illegal drug usage. Did we have him on a drug patch at the time? Did. Mhm. All right. So, you're asking for a bond. Okay, it's a response from the state. Anything?
Judge, if he gets one, it needs to be high because he's committing new crimes while he's out on bond. No, he's entitled to under the deferred probation, but it should be something to reflect that he's not getting it.
My response to that, Your Honor, is that we have affidavits from the co-defendants in this case that they had the drugs on him and he did not know about the drugs. And that obviously would negate the weapon as well. They weren't found on my client actually. So, and that's part of what we would be proving out that at the hearing, that this was not found on him and they were the co-defendants, drugs, which also would also take care of the gun charges.
So where are the co-defendants? Where's the co-defendant?
Where is the
Yeah,
co-defendant?
where are the co-defendants? So they here?
Not here today. Today was just a bond hearing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, for the
Oh,
trophy hearing, they're gonna be here testifying. Yeah.
okay. All right, can hardly wait to see that.
I can't.
That may be interesting. That's okay, though.
Yeah.
But right now, the allegations
Right.
and the information I have are his problems.
Right.
Yeah, his bond's $150,000 plus a drug patch. You have to have a drug patch. When can we have this hearing? Soon as
It's up to the
possible.
state. I can have it.
We can do it in 4 weeks. That way I have time to make sure the new one gets filed and they have time to talk about it.
4 weeks.
After reviewing the allegations, the judge sets a $150,000 bond and requires a drug monitoring patch, showing how seriously the court views repeated violations. The upcoming hearing will decide whether probation should be revoked under Texas Code of Criminal Procedure Article 42A.751, which allows a judge to revoke supervision when violations are proven. But here's the big question: if someone keeps facing new charges while already on probation, should the court give them another chance, or is revocation the only fair decision? Let me know what you think. Did the judge make the right call, or should the court have been more lenient?